get a little bit scary.
Well, I mean, they've done this before, right? They had the same combo, Jazz Prophet, Death Tide, and Chuan on the Storm when they defeated Elephant. It was a shaky game. It came down to like a 40-minute team fight. So maybe we'll see them kind of slow roll this one after that initial sort of like group up and push that you can do with the Nature's Prophet. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what Jabs does, because Jabs also went for a Spirit Vessel into Aghanims on the support Prophet last time with the Shard there too. So
they're pinging. They're like,
yeah,
wow,
they're stop them, get them away from the Ancients.
Oh, they're gonna come kill them. Anyway.
They're gonna kill them
from downtown. They jump on top of them and get the finish. Wow!
Look at the confidence from Jabs. He just TP's right in behind that tower.
He does not care. He is taunting in the ulti. No fears. Oh, Chuan has to be careful about a glimpse back. No. Timing is off. Won't pull him back into the base by now. But nonetheless, the pressure is being mounted. Fnatic, one of the two teams from Southeast Asia, hoping to move forward and represent their region along with T1. They've both had some pretty big revitalizations over the past couple of days. Feels like they're starting to find their form. See if they can keep it up here.
I feel like I haven't talked about Raven this entire game, and I feel like he's just been chilling, right? Like,
true.
What does he had to do? I mean, he had some great plays. He showed up with his metas and stuff when it was needed, but other than that, it just feels like this chaos from his teammates is just giving him everything he wants on this map, and now well on his way to a Scotty. He's nearly there.
All right, Secret. No slouches, not ones to roll over if things get messy. But they're going to smoke out as 5. And Raven already on the other side of the map. They saw Jabs down here, but
it's not who they want, though, is it?
Like, I mean, secretly they might.
Mentally, you know, it could be a good morale boost to kill him. As we do have, of course, Matsu has the buff, right? He's got the big swings thanks to the shard on Puppey. Part of the strat here, I'm sure.
But they're just going to say, all right, we're going to finally get some farm on these ancient creeps for our carry. It's been too long.
Death coming in here.
Oh, DJ in the area, pulls in onto one, trying to find that kill, but the roll back and forth. Pushes down to the low ground, though. The stun comes afterwards. Can they control? Puppey, right clicks, come through. Able to get that Fiend's Grip, but afterwards broken. Now Matumba Man backs away. Zai off to the side. The pull in, the Ravage. It's going to connect. They try to get him out, but it's not going to happen. Zai under control, still sitting there. Mech unused. They can't do it. And another fight won by Fnatic.
Oh, great timing on that Ravage. And, of course, that's Death coming back in from the glimpse out of the fight.
Yeah.
TP to that tier 2, but he wasn't actually that far away. He was only at the tier 1 mid. Could have been an intentional like force out of the glimpse like that. Sometimes you'll see players do that. And, oh, yeah, Sar.
They got him.
Yeah, I thought you were getting out of this one, but not so much here.
Chase down, and one more punch does the job. Fnatic, they came to play on this day 4. They are looking to close this one out and go into that main event with a hot streak. On the other side, Secret, you know, you got to be careful here. You lose this series, it's kind of okay, but I think next up they're facing Vici, if I'm not mistaken, and you know, if that happens, suddenly the upper bracket could get away from them.
Yeah, and you know what's really interesting too is Death, like, he's so farmed this game because of the way that they played and everything, and Puppey going for this shard, he's going for Solar Crescents. He's not going to have an Ag, so in terms of Disruptor versus Tidehunter, that counter does not exist in this game. Yeah. Right? He has BKB, and if you're not going to commit for the Aghanim Scepter, then you've lost out on this potential from your draft. Instead, they're trying to use it offensively to try and boost up Matu's game, probably because his game's gone so poorly. Like, you know, your Sven needs to be ahead.
Yes.
That's a matter of being even. He's supposed to be like 2K gold up right now.
But it does end up coming at the cost of, you know, like you said, Death having this completely free game to do what he wants.
Radiant's top tower is
so
under
we'll
attack.
see what ends up happening now, but right at this moment you can kind of tell the entire map, at the exception of the Radiant jungle, blocked out. And man, look at the vision that they're sort of taking and sending into this area just to ensure that there's safe places for Matumba Man to farm. They have to get the Sven big to be able to try and counter what Raven's doing on this Terrorblade. But Scotty done for Raven, and with 30 seconds until Roche is going to respawn, a relatively short one, this could be a quick move into the pit for Fnatic.
I do love how Jab's just waddling around on this map, by the way, with his Vanguard. Like, he's so slow. Look at him go.
It's true.
It's like, I teleport. I don't need boots.
Just a random Vanguard and going into Shiva's next. What a monster.
It's got the value. Very good game for it, that's for sure. But yeah, it should just be next Roche. You said 3 seconds, and that should catch it there. So they'll be well aware when that pops.
And there it is. Fnatic.
Death gonna run into Roche here, perhaps, if he wanders on over here. How fast can they rush? Pretty damn fast. Yeah, I think they're good.
Did they realize it, though? They should. Maybe they thought that the Remnant popped afterwards, but yeah. Chuan? Oh, do you check? Well, this is a little scary. I mean, obviously, if you try and force a fight right now, then you can end up losing out on Roche if Secret win that engagement. But it feels like Fnatic are just comfortable waiting for Roche and don't need to pressure the tempo that much. But, are they going to go for a fight? Oh my god. Dude, he's just a bully. What a guy. This guy snatches an Aegis, runs around, just kills a bunch of people. Jab's able to secure that kill at the end with the ulti.
It's always frightening in these kind of games versus a team like Team Secret because you know that they have this experience and they have a lot of good like backlog knowledge of how to come back in a game like this.
Right. And they've done it before.
They have done it before. This game is particularly difficult though because of so many reasons. Number one, probably because of the vision game, just because of jabs. That really hurts you, right? You've seen them burning through these smokes because the only way they can make an aggressive play is smoking because you're going to run into treants at some point because of the way the jabs is using them. The second thing is that they've gone for a 2-core lineup, right? Yes. They have sacrificed the hell out of Zai, and that can be great when you have two heroes that are just giant. Like you could have expected in a game like this, but because they weren't allowed to get any farm on this DK and this Sven, now you just have two like weaker cores. You're just straight up down a core at this point. I mean, Jabs is ahead of Zai. And in that regard, they essentially have 4 cores on the side of Fnatic.
And 4 is better than 2, more often than not.
Unless you're golfing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, next round of items coming out here as the Aegis and Shard is picked up, and TB very, very large. I think that's, oh, the Tidehunter Shard too, so you can become a Tower Sieger.
Oh, I love that Shard. It is so good.
Very neat.
And plus, it's an IL +1, right? You know?
Yeah.
Multiple heroes in the Anchor Smash, that's value.
Super value. Raven gonna push out this wave. They get back together. There's a DD rune up top, and this might be time to go now, finally, for Fnatic. Who do they find?
Are scanning.
Smoke up. Running down to the south is Matumba Man, and Dire scanning, looking for somebody. Not finding it, though.
They'll just come take the outpost back.
Absolutely. Secret, what's their play? I feel like it really just feels like they can only sit here and wait for high ground and hope for a mess up from Fnatic.
Yeah. How do you kill Raven?
Is this a mess up right here? DJ gets jumped on right at the start. Secret, all it takes is a second. Jump forward, jump back. Chuan already used a lot of mana here. They have to be careful about their movement. They bought back on Bane and are ready to go again. With no Static Storm and no Rolling Thunder, Fnatic, they're ready to go.
Well, not Jabs, though. He's actually farming Ancients trying to finish his Shiva's guard. He's 200 gold away.
What, are you kidding
No,
me?
I'm dead serious. He doesn't want to come yet. Can you guys kill that tower? Yeah. Please? Hurry up.
Take care of that.
I want my item.
They chase down. Nisha ready. Stun there. Matumba Man trying to beat him down. The jump for the backlines. Hoping to find Zai. They were able to get him. BKB out. They buy back now on the Tide. That has been used, though.
Jabs is still farming.
Literally AFK
He's got
farming.
it. He's got it. I'm coming, guys.
The classic pub experience right now.
Death and DJ have bought back already. But Jabs is now ready to contribute.
Fnatic heads in. There's the pull. They found Nisha. Jumps the backlines. Jabs immediately into very low
No, the Shivas.
Oh my god, are they going to sunder
fine.
him? No, they're not going to sunder. But the turn, able to get the relocate out last second. But he still ends up dying. Wait, what? Where did they die? Oh my god. In the fountain, they managed to find the kill.
The Orchid Soulburn got him for 547.
They were still getting the Fiend's Grip.
Yeah,
oh, man.
That's pure damage, baby.
Unreal. Roll back through. Static Storm combo yet again. Do they have enough to bring him down, though? Raven is there. Has
2
the
seconds,
Sunder back up into the turn for the kill. Fnatic, they came to play on this day number 4 and are looking solid in this one. The IO buyback. Will it be enough? Raven down low. Still has the Aegis afterwards. Who cares? It's just going to sunder up DJ. And now the treants will spawn. The buildings will fall. And Fnatic looking to go up here.
Yeah, Chuan's Ags, when that gets delivered, I think that's the final stroke. I don't think you can fight Storm Ags at this point. Like,
have another buyback.
He's so confident right now.
This is
Look how low he looks
plan.
like he's the one with the Aegis.
Chaps ends up dying, falls apart right there towards the end, and Fnatic with that are actually going to respect the potential, and they're going to try and head out of their death. A bold TP.
Yeah.
And in the end will be brought down. So it does look like Secret able to hold on. 2 racks down, 17,000 gold after $1 billion buybacks from Secret.
Yeah, that was a classic, like, oh, they're probably just going to GG. So
Right.
they may have lost someone for nothing, but that's fine. It's not going to matter in the end. Well, more than likely. You never know. Perhaps Secret will be able to find that comeback, but I think Fnatic just looking so strong in the next team fight. Again, like, Ravage and Stormags versus these heroes, that's a very dangerous combination. Like, if he catches these BKBs down.
Right. Well, and the plus side, too, for Secret is that you also are about to run out on the Aegis for Terrorblade.
Yeah.
So that does open up some possibilities here, but like you said, it's really hard to imagine fighting into that big wombo combo that we see from the Tide and the Storm. Zai, in the meantime, finishing that Glimmer Cape and the mech, and Nisha is starting to slap.
Yeah, they did give up a tower because of that.
Yeah.
This is completely free. Of course, I say that, I feel like Chuan's just like, someone's holding them back right now.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, didn't you see? I stole that Aegis, guys. Come on.
Do you know
I
how
can
good
do
am?
this. Yeah, I did.
Pushes out these side lanes again with jabs on this Nature's Prophet. And we are 3 minutes away from Roche being able to respawn. Still, you do have to think about what happens as this Dragon Knight gets more and more farmed. Like you talked about, you know, the 4 cores that Fnatic have. The IO does kind of turn these heroes into super carries. And I think that Dragon Knight is one of those that's perpetually underrated how strong it can be if you actually get items.
Well,
on
especially
TK.
the Ags, right? Which theoretically, we're going to third Roche,
Oh, that's a good point.
right? We might have something there.
There's a possibility if they can win a fight. But that's going to be the hard part, right? Is
Yes,
winning that fight.
true.
Puppy, after going in for the Aghanim Shard, is queuing up the Scepter and is, what, 1,400 gold away from this one at this point? Could be a nice pickup. Make all the difference in the world.
He has found a ton of gold, actually. That is crazy. I mean, clearly they're prioritizing him and giving him a lot of space, and he's one of the better heroes at this point in pushing out the waves because he has max Thunderstrike and the talent.
Wait a minute, though. Fnatic smoked up as well. Looking for a fight over here. Matumba Man, the one that's going to break it. Or
Watch
maybe
this
it's
Linken's
Zai.
on
Gotta be
Chuan.
careful. Looking for the jump. Death finds an opening. They pull back onto 2. Ravage afterwards, but they have Io nearby. Can he keep him alive? No, he got Nightmare. Oh, DJ, what a play. The interrupt before the relocate could come out, and now they follow for more. 6 stuff from the squad. Fnatic found the out that Secret had, and they put a sock in it. Now looking for more afterwards. Fnatic with no buyback. They have the Fiend's grip from far away. Nisha gets chased down, but will go invis. That Glimmer Cape keeping him survivable. Eyes on the prize. Fnatic focus back towards the tier 4 towers, or going for the racks. Really well played by Fnatic in that last engagement.
Jabs us back, and look at the army.
Yeah, he's here.
Got a couple of the greater treants in there, too. Taking things down with the Shard. And that is Megas.
And, I mean, again, just like the individual effort from each of these players of Fnatic, they jump on one side, and DJ having that presence of mind to find the IO and interrupt that relocate.
And also just, like, Death being so confident, just like jump with the Ravage, right? Because that's all you need. Once you have Storm Ags, just if you catch me without BKB, just Ravage. Like 2 heroes is just so game winning at this point. They know that those bigger heroes too, like the Sven and the DK, are going to be spending out every time. They're not going to keep buyback because there's so much pressure on them to have a really high damage value right now. Plus, they're both transformation heroes. You have God Strength and you have Dragon Form. They're not buyback heroes, right?
Yeah,
it's a one and done. If they are there without BKB, you Ravage them.
16,000 gold lead, and Roche going to be a 2-minute long respawn, which will allow all abilities to come back up again. So maybe that gives you enough time for Puppy to finish off the Aghanim Scepter. Still 900 gold away, just about. And with this Philosopher's Stone, you know, it's putting in work. See if you can get there or not. But even with the Ags, it's sort of going to require a
It's tough.
pretty big flub from Fnatic for them to win.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's megas. Like, I feel like it would have to be like some crazy like blink eggs where like they don't even think there's a chance that it's happening, so they're clumped up, and maybe you catch like 3 or 4 of them or something, and Sven's just wailing away. But you know, they have the heroes. It's not completely over.
Let's see if they can do it. Still that minute away, and Secret just gotta sit back and think about the sins of the past.
If you do manage to lose this game as Fnatic, that 5% chance becomes much higher just due to morale, I feel like.
Right, that's true.
I feel like Fnatic just I feel like they're respecting Secret a lot, which, you know, I would say is a good sign right now.
Absolutely.
Because they're giving very few opportunities for Secret to get back into this one. They're not. They made that one perhaps a little bit too long in the mid lane, but that's fine. Other than that, very chill play, patiently waiting for Roche, keeping an eye on it with the trance. Now, to Secret's credit, they have a ward over there too. So they'll probably see some movement near the pit when it's actually happening. We might get a fight there thanks to the relocate.
True enough. I will also say that I mentioned this earlier. I don't see a world where Jabs doesn't get banned out on Nature's Prophet for Game 2. I mean, to be fair, though,
it just seems too frustrating.
It is a puppy situation. Puppy has,
that's true in 2 ways. Number one, maybe Puppy wants to play it. Number two, the stubbornness.
Yeah,
I assume is what you mean.
The stubbornness about, like, strong beliefs on the draft. And I mean, when you're right, you win everything, and when you're wrong, it can look a little bit crazy to people on the outside looking in. But there's a reason he is the only pro player to have been to every TI. Trying to continue that streak here if they can pull this one back. But Fnatic looking in control, complete control of this one, with the refresher shards soon to be on death. Which is, I'm assuming, where we're going to see this. No, Death just walks away. He doesn't want it. They don't want anything.
No, no cares. Yeah, you don't want cheese? No? Okay.
Perfect. All right, Secret. Can you hold? What's the perfect fight look like, Trent?
For Team Secret, the perfect fight.
Axe, by the way. Axe Puppy.
It's happening.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, it's got to be the Storm and the TB. I mean, TB has Aegis, so we kind of ignore TB. Maybe TB just like tries to siege without meta and then loses Aegis. That could be nice, right? That happens sometimes. They're just sitting there like holding until after, same with the BKB, and then you catch them with the Ags on the summon. That would be a good start. They have to be unsuspecting of the Ags, and Puppy's covering that right now, right? He's smoked up with the Ninja Gear. Perfect item in this exact scenario. He does not want them to know that it's readying up.
Ninja Gear action. And will Fnatic give them an opportunity, or are they just going to run it on in and take the buildings, all of them, all at once?
I feel like
steady.
Chuen's going to bait it out with a zip.
Jumps in, pulls for one.
Like
Can they find an opening? The roll through. Wants to get this kill onto Storm. There it is. No BKB reaction. The control is there. Death, but with the follow-up and the BKB, it's going to be enough.
Oh, he bought back.
They turn around, looking for more now. The jump out. Jabs trying to TP away.
Oh, it's a long jump.
Able to get out of there. And jump from long range. Pulls back onto 2. Zai trying to get that relocate, but they're able to interrupt. Nice combination, comes out with that refresher, and, well, looking for any more. Nisha ends up falling. Matumba Men, the last one, well, no, with the reload or the buyback, they might be able to do something more here, but there's no God strength. It's just so hard.
Yeah, they're scared, though.
The stun.
They're running.
The chase down, the couple of punches. They're able to find the kill. Sunder afterwards to get a little bit of a retreat away. So they did also lose Jabs in all of that again.
Yeah. That was a nice static turn to start things off there to force that first death on the Storm Spirit and then get him into the buyback. And the Giant Zip, what a classic Storm play. Zipping from the outpost, and you get there with no mana.
Yeah, that was a little dubious. So just like that, we end up in a very close situation.
I didn't get a fight recap. I was curious. Oh, nice. Quite a big gain there, even with 3 buybacks.
Absolutely. Oh, and there we go. DJ just drops.
I'll take the blame on that one.
Oh, no blame. There's no blame. Nobody
They got a gem out of that, too. Well, that was the problem, is that nobody saw it. You see, see, nobody saw the kill because I was making you do stuff. Oh, we can replay it.
Oh,
we can replay it. Boom. Technology.
Big replay.
So this is that initial Static Storm coming through. As you get great blink from Yapsor there to get him stuck inside the Static Storm in the first place. Boom. That's like step number 1 in the fight, right? Death had the Ravage, but Matu with a good timing on the BKB. Then you can see this buyback, TB to the outpost on the mini-map at the bottom of your screen. Look at this step. Woo! Ooh, does a little like 180 halfway through there. Then pops the refresher, I believe. Yeah, right there for the second pull, which is pretty cool. Gets the second damage there. But then they couldn't finish because then you're kind of out of resources as Storm.
Yeah, it got a little bit funky in the end. Again, this situation where you dive in that quickly, you need to be able to find those kills and then transfer that into actual building damage, and it didn't end up happening. Raven still has a minute and a half left on the Sages. Meta ready to go for a round 2. See if Fnatic want to make it happen. But again, you lose heroes at this point. The buyback status becomes a problem.
Raven just got the Tome as well for the 25, so he's the plus 20 on the Metamorphosis duration. Not the Sunder cooldown.
Interesting. Well, do they opt to go again with this Aegis? They're going to smoke up, and it looks like they're heading in.
Look at Yapsor. He's so ready for this right now. He's actually preparing for this sort of a play, wondering like where they're going to be smoking and everything, and if they show up, he can just TP out.
I mean, I think they're just running it down mid, right? Oh, no. Puppy's showing on the lane. This is a huge kill if they can get him.
They don't want to jump that early, though. And look, they have the treants. They kind of know this is bait.
Oh, man. Through the side. Jabs ready to jump on the back line. Who do they find? There it is. They find one with the Fiend's Grip, able to take down Matu on the other side. Oh, it's so much control and not a whole hell of a lot of answers. Oh, Zai trying to keep Nisha alive. The turnaround with the Static Storm might be enough to take down Death. They actually pull back in one. That's on Jabs, but it's not enough for the kill.
It's so tough.
It's an incredibly hard fight for Secret to take, and Fnatic, after killing Matumba Man, having no buyback on him, they're going to focus down these buildings, and a long duration meta should enable them to slowly but steadily whittle this down.
They knew all that matters is Matu's BKB, so they just jumped him right away. He didn't get off in time, fight's done.
Jump in afterwards, the pullback, Chuan able to focus one, Yapsor starting to drop down the other, and with that, GG is called. Fnatic taking game number 1.
42 minutes.
I mean, this starts to raise some interesting questions from the groups. I think a lot of people just expected Secrets in the main event. And for Secret, this is the type of game that might end up spell the difference between upper bracket finish and lower bracket finish, and having to start in the lower.
It's nice for you, like your allies, but you're still a strength hero at the end of the day.
True.
So there can be some issues there. All right, let's see. These stats have been a little wonky, so I won't give 100% certainty because of like the way the game's been going and everything. Super fast. Servers overloaded. There is no Ricky picks or ban stat up here by the looks of it. I mean, teammates are TPing. Raven's he is Soul Ring Ravage. Soul Ring Ravage.
Stick. There's the turn. Catches on to 3. They have the cloud down afterwards, trying to bring down Nisha. Death baited that out perfectly.
Oh, that was such a good rotation.
Sometimes you just got 13 stick charges.
You know what that was? That was 4 points in Kraken. You know, not taking more points in the Gush there is what helped him so much there. Getting off multiple more dispels because of that.
Impressive performance.
You know, I actually, I can't believe how many times Ricky's been changed. I was like looking through the change logs. Like, 'cause when I started, it was 6, and then they changed it to a W for his invis, and now we're back to the 6.
Right.
Maybe he'll go back again someday for the real pain. But anyway, sentries in general, right? There's this whole since TI 8, really. Sentries have just been spammed all over the map. That's kind of been the thing, right? Like we had to they got a lot cheaper. We had to institute like a limit and everything, and that's really impacted invis heroes in a way that I don't know if it's even been fully like measured, really, because it's so hard to gauge. But it feels worse dropping sentries in team fights, right? Even though they're cheap. You kind of, like, as a support, there's a lot of games where you just, like, run out of sentries. Not by gold, but the fact you just can't afford any more. And then Dust is so unreliable in terms of, like, trying to actually keep an eye on an invis hero, especially when it's so crucial, like a position 1 like that. Like, you can't let this guy get away. And plus, Ricky, half the time, isn't even, like, he's invisible, and then he's just invulnerable because of tricks of the trade.
It's an incredibly frustrating hero to play against. And
so why isn't he more popular?
DJ?
That's the question.
Well,
I mean, look at this.
I think we might see why a little bit later on this game, depending upon how all this goes. They jump out. Actually, Raven wasn't able to find the finish on the puppy.
He was respecting it. He just backed
chase
away.
Down. Arena's there. They get the dust onto him. Raven caught. Raven killed.
Oh, is that why? He's really squishy?
You know, there's a chance.
He's 20 armor, though. How can he be squishy?
That could have been part of the reason.
That was a lot of magic damage.
You're not wrong. I guess the other thing, too, is just that, like, inability to pressure towers that effectively, and we're seeing some of that as well. Only one Tier 1 tower taken by Fnatic, in spite of that good early game that they had.
Oh, and you see what DJ just did there, too. Like, he tried to get an initial kill onto Puppey, helping with the Fire Blast. His jabs. Will he get off the ulti? Doesn't even need it.
Yeah, gonna be able to chase, get the kill.
Thought he might have had one more spell there or something, but jabs. All good. But anyway, he tried to get the kill, then he went in behind the tower, placed a ward, but Puppey instantly dewarding it, too. So very disappointing, because of course you want that deep vision when you're playing with a Riki, because he's someone who can go for these kills much safer than other carries and can sync up with some of your more mobile heroes like the Ember Spirit.
Jabs caught, not going to be enough damage though. Time lapse it off, and Zai bit off more than he can chew. Going to try and find that kill, but a big Earth Splitter comes through onto 2.
There's Ravage here.
A chance, a hope, a dream, looking for Matumba Man, low on mana. Are they going to be able to find anything else? No mana on death for the Ravage, but they still manage to take down both. And Secret, they keep on getting aggressive like this, and you know, occasionally it's been going well for them, but that one certainly did not.
I feel like they weren't quite confident that was Matu.
Yeah.
And so he didn't want to rip the Ravage there, but he very easily could have got him there. The EMP that came out as well from Nisha, just sapping everything. Very important that he has the Soaring of 1 this game, and he essentially has to keep those stacks. Like he can't waste them at any point, because he has to be aware of the potential of that EMP coming out and trying to get a grab that. Oh, but Death's in.
They got him back behind.
Oh, he's just gone.
That Atos is so good. Matumba Man still chasing. They got to be careful. Ravage is available from Death. Drops it around onto 3. Triple Remnant 4, but interrupted. Oh, Nisha coming in with that save. Will it be enough? Dodges the EMP. Raven still in on top of multiple. Jabs is off to the side. They have another round of Atos.
They're just stuck on the wall.
Bring them down. Another round of this one. Puppey very low. Matumba Man in trouble. Raven is just an assassin.
And the DD still on trend. They don't get the hit there to confirm that Nisha's running away in that direction, but run away he shall and lose his tower.
Big Ravage, a lot of damage dealt by that, and as you mentioned, that DD and a couple sleight of fists did all the work from the Ember, and Raven was there for the cleanup.
Also, not burning Ravage in that fight at the outpost, giving them that. Yeah, we can take a replay on that for sure. Thank you very much, production. Having the Ravage here is absolutely huge. Death's confidence just walk in here. This feels so good, right? Max Kraken Shell, that was an anchor smash and the backstab there, blowing up the App Store. Zero contribution really into this engagement. Arena is nice, but you know, we talked about there's a lot of heroes that are just getting through that and getting over top of it. And then just like Ravage blow up, sets the fight easily. This ice wall is pretty annoying. You can see Raven tries to get around it. He's just like stuck on the side. But eventually with the bugs coming through, it's a field day for Raven with the backstab physical damage. And now the Earth Splitter also not using that fight, but it doesn't get enough damage. He lived.
Oh my god. He lives on just nothing there.
What?
40 some on HP. That was crazy. Oh man. So gets the Remnant out. Ember living on a prayer.
He had 2 HP after that Earth Splitter. Come on.
That's wild. 15-5. I thought that it was going to turn into a quick kill there, but, you know, right now, yeah, that's the difference. It's only 3 points in Exort. Like, Nisha has to get this other stuff for the team fight and, you know, sustain and everything else, but this is the downside to the Quaswex Invoker. Man, Fnatic are looking good.
Yeah, I love what they've done with their item builds too, because like going for this Diffusal and the Manta, he's not going towards like an anti-PL build, but Jabs is, right? Like you mentioned, like, he's got the Atos, he's going to go for that Maelstrom next, and he can really help out with that Gleipnir. That's going to be very frustrating for Matu to deal with.
Jabs has been such a great player in this series for them here, and you know, again, ooh, time lapses away, baits out the arena, and gets out before Zai could throw anything.
He's also been the important chat wheel hero too.
Yeah.
You know, you look, press enter.
Look at him. It's just all Jabs. He's
that's it.
Giving him
literally,
the tip afterwards.
Look, scroll up.
It just keeps going.
It's literally just Jabs. And
That is
the App Store too.
Oh my god, and in the meantime, while we're looking at Jabs shenanigans, Raven takes down Matumba Man again. Yapsor, oh, the look. Not going to find him.
Oh, we just missed the carry dying. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's perfectly fine.
Well, it looks like it was a Riki Silence into an Ogre stun, and he died. Because what are the tools versus Riki Silence right now? They have Force Staff on 2 heroes. That is good. They're going to go for a 3rd one as well on the ET. Obviously, they just weren't able to save him that time.
heads-up play there. Nisha recognizing the danger. They smoked and then immediately ran top to try and find him, but weren't able to get that connection from Fnatic. With Manta, there's a chance that you could just, you know, blow up any one of these heroes. Pop Manta, blow somebody up, and, you know, deals with the cold snap and everything else. And with a little bit of an update there we got from our producer yet again, as we will see
Spoilers
a quick kill
alert.
here onto Yapzor. Most likely, potentially. Double jump, yeah, that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, very good at that one.
LGD won their game number 2 in 17 minutes for all you prediction fans out there.
Uh-oh.
So that does mean that Elephant get 0-2'd, and this, I mean, it's just more and more of the same. Tiebreakers are approaching.
Yeah, definitely one of the more expected results of the day. Raven gets a bottle handed to him from Chuan there. Just to give him the DD for the Roche, though. Not going to be saving that for any potential team fight. Send in the Tide. Position yourself behind. And look at this Roche go. That is a Roche hero, ladies and gentlemen. Not one you typically think of, but look at that with a DD.
This is crazy.
Bloodlust, too. Like, Raven is just shredding. And Roche is just missing.
Yeah.
Evade. Evade.
Keeps on getting brought down, and... well, I mean, Secret, it hasn't looked particularly good. I don't know exactly what's been going on, but a combination of, you know, obviously last game, Fnatic kind of getting into their heads, it felt like, and getting into blocking the Ancient camps continuously. This game, Ricky's felt like a really good answer. I think that Death has been playing phenomenally, and Jabs, again, finding those pickoffs and finding himself a good amount of farm. He's like almost up with Zai again.
Did you check DJ's career?
Oh,
is DJ playing, guys? What's coming? What is it, Gabe?
Is it the shard?
No. No,
Wait,
where is it?
What the
Oh,
hell?
here it comes. No.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? What?
Ogre Midas.
Oh,
We get to
no.
watch the multicast. Let's go.
Alright, let's see if it works. Is the multicast all plugged in? The first one is the most important one.
That is true. That sets the tone for the game here. All right, look, he's waiting for it. All right, here he goes. Right onto the birds. Let's go. Let's go. Triple, triple, triple. Oh! He got two.
God.
He got two. No threes yet. We're getting there,
good.
though.
Dude, if I mean, he's going to get into some real items here at this as they jump in. And again, it happens so quickly. Like, if you see somebody, they die. This game just feels so difficult for Seeker right now. Like, where do you play? Breaking smokes on Zai?
I'll tell you one thing. I've lost all faith in Invoker in this group stage. I feel like he doesn't do anything until like 40 minutes.
Ooh. Hello. Jabs, Yapzor run into each other. Get the vision, find the root, and, well, with that, they're going to get another pick-off. Blows them up over to the side. Zai also in trouble. So they lose one, they lose two. Puppy died over by the Ancients. Only Matumba Man left alive in combo with Nisha on opposite sides of the map, hoping to hold off this crazy
They're just putting
aggression.
them like on tilt, right? Like that kill was so long ago on Puppy. He still wasn't even back though.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Nisha's just getting ran at. Could try and evoke something to get out of there, possibly. Puppy gets there with the sleep. That's just going to be enough to get him out.
It feels like a game of just delay and wait until they can actually get some contribution from their mid lane and try and get Matu some crazy place where he's insane on the PL, but it's not looking too hot right now for Team Secret. Fnatic just playing incredibly well and really punishing what seems to be a very static team fight from Secret. It feels like kind of like flowcharty, like how you play Dota in a certain way of just like, you know, this tower, then that tower, then Roche. That's how they have to fight all the time. And then you see that.
my
Nisha's just
God.
gone.
So quickly. Does steal remnants now on Yapzor, but will it be
Look at
enough?
Matu, that's
They're
real.
chasing it for more. The Ravage is out. He is absolutely
Where are these
getting
force staffs?
shredded. Oh, but our splitter. Is it going to be enough damage? Can they bring him down in time? Matumba Man, Doppelganger trying to lift a good chunk of damage, but it is not enough. 3 dead. Puppy going down to boot. Yapzor nowhere left to hide. As Jabs and Death chase, looking for the kill. Will they get him? Lift up, Jabs. Ooh, goes a bit too far, and Yapzor able to get him back the other way. And Jabs like, all right, that was pretty good. Well played. And still the only one that is doing any chat wheel usage in this game, it feels like.
Puppy pinged some bottles.
Yeah.
That was it. 9x streak. Oh, man, he's getting for the Arcana gems right now on DJ. He just keeps on hitting them.
It's crazy.
That means his last Midas must have been a multicast too.
True
This
enough.
guy's on point. 10 odds, 1 in 18. Can I get some more? Are you clicked on the ogre?
Oh,
Yo,
no,
click
I'm
on the
not.
ogre. We gotta see if he does it again. You
It
guys
wouldn't
ready?
let me.
All right, I'll tell you.
Okay,
all right.
Give me the updates. This is
I'll
truly
let you know.
the most
No.
important.
Back to the ogre. The people need to know. All right, the odds of this. They get lower and lower. Oh, 1 in 24 odds.
All right. What more can we find? The odds.
Guys,
what is the odds that Fnatic is going to win this game?
It just keeps getting worse and worse for Secret. Oh, he got 12 in a row. That's 1 in 32 odds, guys, of this happening. That's what that means every time.
That's crazy.
1 in 42, 13.
All right,
the minus.
All right, we actually have to watch
Oh,
this
here we
stuff.
go.
There it is, the big one. Will he get it? Dude.
This is the only one that
DJ,
matters.
what?
No, he's looking for a triple camp.
Going,
he wants a camp with more units.
He's like,
all right, here we go.
I'm dead.
Here it is. Oh, my
he got
God.
two. Whoa, he got another one.
Dude, what? 1 in 75. This is the luckiest ogre I've ever seen.
We're not allowed to leave until he misses one. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. He's not casting abilities right now.
Yeah, he might, though. What if he bloodlust? That still counts.
Dude, we're shilling so hard for this Arcana right now.
Yeah, don't you guys want the experience of seeing this number pop up all the time?
Death, in the meantime, again playing with this shard, starting to pressure on to that tier 2 tower here.
Alright, I'll warn you when he's going to do something. I got you covered.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this game has become the DJ show. I feel like, oh, 16! That's 1 in 100 odds! I feel like this math can't be right.
This is actually crazy.
Oh, he missed it. 16 streak.
Oh.
That's 7 gem points, though, towards the Arcana. Unbelievable. 1 in 100 odds.
That's crazy.
Guys, we just witnessed something special together. That was the odds of Fnatic 2-0ing Secret.
And they're doing it.
And
They're that
here we
1%. They are the one chance in 100.
But not really, because, they've looked very, very strong. I think after game 1, it was looking more than likely they were going to do this again here. And just such a great lineup to suit the way that they're playing well here.
But to be honest, when I came into this one, obviously Fnatic is a really good team and they've been building steam, but our last experience watching Secret was in that LGD match, and they looked really good.
They looked on par.
But this is the thing to me that stands out about Fnatic, is that it feels like they take teams out of their comfort zone. And they're causing them to play in ways that they don't necessarily want to.
Cheers for the multicast.
Oh, Chase. Puppy in some trouble. Gonna get caught. Yapzor's on the other side. Earthsplitter comes out. Doesn't connect onto anybody. Supports go down. And Fnatic continue. They're slaying ways through this game. It's 26-6.
All right, will Secret get 7 kills? Do you think they'll get one more kill this game, or is this game just done?
I think they will.
I think they get 8 kills. No, actually, you know what? I think they're going to get 6 kills. I don't think they're going to get another kill.
Really?
They can't fight. Unless this game dragged really long. I mean, how good's the high grounding? It's pretty bad. They have a tricore of Tide, Ricky, and Ember Spirit.
They need that shard on the Tide Hunter.
He's got it. He's good. This is like Timbersaw getting the flamethrower. Death is the tower hitter.
Death is going to need to get the Aegis so he can walk high grounds. Juan?
All right, but not actually.
Oh my God, Trent, you caster cursed him again.
He's fine.
They go in. Dude, Trent, how do you do this every time? What is wrong with you?
Guys, it's only 1,300 pure damage, all right?
You are unbelievable.
Surely he'll be fine.
Surely. Literally every day. We come in here. Trent's like,
look, I want exciting games, okay?
That's fair. That's a good point. They do deny the DD.
Oh, he denies Poppy of his life, though.
Big jump in there. That was very well played.
He's like, I am death, and so are you.
Takes him down.
He just whispers.
That's the way to do it. 27-7. And they continue to do a good job of finding kills around the map. But the big thing is that it feels like that kill on the Ember opened up an entire other side for Secret. They can push out, get some more farm onto the PL. He can get into his next item looking for that heart. Again, you talked about the Ricky not necessarily being a great answer for the PL on a one-on-one basis. Is there a point where Matumba Man can kind of get out of control in this one and eventually carry this game? Do you see that as a possibility?
I definitely do. The defusal is pretty scary this game for an Ember and a Tide, of course, right?
Right.
You've seen it. They have EMP as well. So if any hero gets caught by both EMP as well as a little swarm of mini Matus, then you might just not be able to cast spells.
Right.
Turns out those are pretty, what do we say when you're losing a game of Dota? Just please cast your spells.
Right.
Just hit your spells.
Exactly.
We'll be okay. It's the #1 rule in Dota. Watch the ball. That's sport ball. Dota, cast your spells. I don't even care if you hit your spells. Just cast them, please.
Yeah, make it happen. Nullifier's coming out for Raven. I guess that's the other thing, too, is if, Matumba Man can do some sneaky stuff with, like, baiting out one of the illusions from the Doppelganger or what have you, that might be one of the avenues that they could take to open up some space. The danger part is, again, like even like you were talking about this Gleipnir picked up, if that reveals the real Matumba Man and then the Ricky's able to jump on top, things could get a little bit scary. Wouldn't mind seeing maybe a butterfly or something. I don't know. It's just, there's so many different things that they need on Secret that it feels very difficult this game.
Well, there's a shard coming out here. I don't think the dart's worth it.
No?
I don't know. I feel like actually, Ember already has his. Never mind. I think we are getting the dart. Oh, no. Jabs wants it. Oh, wait. No. We got dart. We got dart. I guess the nerf on the Weaver one, right? So, Sleeping Dart, all right? Now, if you guys have seen an offlane wrecking in your pubs, condolences, because I know it's annoying, but you do Sleeping Dart into Meteor Hammer. As a carry player, it's still a crazy useful tool. You just get to put someone out of the fight for 4 seconds.
And there's a couple heroes that feel like it would fit really well against. For instance, the ET, you're trying to get an Echo Stomp off or something like that. Yapzor obviously has been a really impressive, disruptor of the team fights. That
would be so good. Sleeping a Rubik, right? Because, like, Rubik, it's all about your timing.
Exactly.
You have to be ready to every single moment.
And the big thing with Ricky on the Sleeping Dart is how long of a range it is. Like, you look at that and you
they actually just nerfed it, believe it or not. Yeah. It was even further before.
But with this Aegis, it does present some more problems for Fnatic, which is, like, how do you actually end this game with this lineup? The biggest tower hitter that you have is Tidehunter. I literally thought that they might have put an Aegis on him just so that they could walk and anchor smash the tower. But recognizing, like, we still need to be able to keep our Ricky alive, they're going to give it over there.
He is on the Tide. He's going Refresher so that he can double anchor smash towers.
Got it. Yeah. That's why he's doing that.
Yes, that is the main point, I believe. Yeah, this is really quite the Yapzor play. He did this last game on the Pango when they were behind, right? He's just sitting on this pillar bottom. Ember's walked by. He's still just sitting. Just chilling. He has Blink Force staff. Figures he's invincible.
Yeah.
If only he could, like, Fade Bolt the Creep Wave, it would be perfect. Or he's just AFK.
That's a possibility, too. Doing some taunt. This is professional gameplay right there.
Yep. This is all it takes, guys.
This is the thing.
To be a TI.
The line between, like, what looks good in pro play and what looks good in Herald is, like, very similar. It's an item builds and everything.
Oh,
this is a good
play. My Clinks just built Maelstrom, nothing else.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Was that Sumail?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was my Herald buddy. Oh, yeah, okay.
It looks funny, but it's actually good. The classic pro player thing.
I mean, look what Yapzor did. He waited all that time. He hopped down, grabbed this wave. He's waiting for his second Fade Bolt. Doesn't have the secondary Stolen spell to clear waves, which is scary. Now, does he feel threatened enough, or does he just jump in the trees? TP or trees? Just trees. Oh, and TP.
Are they going to head up high ground?
Oh, now? DJ. We got to watch DJ. We need the multi-hex.
Uh-oh. Oh, lift! Ravage afterwards, though, and the Hex comes out, catches onto both. Look at the damage from Joet! All of it! He on top of everybody. The blow-up isn't enough, though.
He did it!
Try to back away.
The multicast got!
Unreal.
He got the PL and the Invoker.
Dude.
He got them both.
That is so sick. Sometimes it's good to be good, sometimes it's good to be lucky, and DJ, a little bit of both in this game. 24,000 gold lead now, and an easy way to go high ground, they just call it, it's over. Go high ground by killing everybody, and that's what they did. Fnatic came in and played 2 flawless games. They are no longer in contention to be eliminated, and in fact, it's now Secret that are in a little bit of a scary spot for their upper bracket lives.
They just dismantled